and this will be the way for you to create a Wise account. These are the things you need to prepare, specifically an LLC limited liability company. This LLC will include an IN number. This is the number issued to this LLC. You will also need a US phone number and a US address. First, everyone, please go to Wise, or you can click the link I placed below. From here, we will start creating an account, okay? If you already have an account, you can sign in directly, or you can click the sign up button on this side. Then you can enter your Gmail, the one you use frequently. Next, we will click here, next then. They will ask us to confirm the Gmail. They have sent a confirmation email to your inbox. You can go back there and click confirm. It seems I clicked the wrong button here. It should be the one below. Okay, so I will click the one below. It says email confirmed. Now, there will be two types, the personal account and the business account. So here, let's try clicking on the personal account. We will select Vietnam. As you can see, when we click on it, the only option available here is send money abroad. This means only transferring money overseas. Other functions, such as holding money, receiving money, or anything else, cannot be performed on a personal account with the Vietnam location. Therefore, we will select the business account and choose the location. Here, we will type United States. This will depend on your LLC. For example, if you registered your LTD in the UK, you would choose the UK, but here, I will choose the United States. So, for the phone number step, I can use the phone number from this SSM. You can register yourselves here. Then I will just click confirm. I will skip this part. Everyone can use this website to get a phone number. That's fine. I will share the name right away. This is not my website, but I will share it because I also use it. Compared to the price people usually pay, I think this is cheaper than the general average. Now, copy the number and then paste it here. After that, everyone clicks next here and sets up a password. The password must meet certain conditions, including an uppercase letter, a lowercase letter, and a special character. I will select my password, then click next again. Here, there will be two choices. One is director or shareholder, and the other is company employee or representative. The second option means I am a representative for a business and I'm creating this account. We do not fall under this category, so we will choose the first one. The first one means director and shareholder. I am a director, I am a business owner. So we will choose the very first option, everyone. Now I will click on the director part. Here, we will select United States. The United States is where you registered this business. And next, there will be the company type section. Let me explain a little bit here. We have LLC, which stands for Limited Liability Company. This is usually common for individuals running small businesses or dropshipping operations. The second type is a for-profit corporation, meaning a for-profit stock company. That is, large enterprises that can issue stocks to attract investors. The third type is sole proprietorship, which means an individual private business or an individual conducting business. That is, it is owned by one person, simple, and easy to establish. The fourth is nonprofit, meaning a nonprofit organization. Their goal is not to earn profit, but to serve the community. The next is general partnership, which means a partnership company. A general partnership means having two or more owners, and the parties simply share the profits with each other. Then there is limited partnership LP, which means a limited partnership company. This means there is a primary managing person, the general partner, who assumes legal responsibility, and other investors. Following that is LLP, which stands for Limited Liability Partnership. This is similar to a general partnership, but all partners have limited personal liability. It is common for professional service firms like law, accounting, or consulting. Generally, this model is not common for dropshipping. Next is a trust, which means a fiduciary structure for asset management. In this structure, one party, the trustee, manages assets for another party. Trusts are often used for asset protection or inheritance planning and are not used for dropshipping businesses. Next, everyone, fill in your business name here. Please enter your name and add the 3 letters LLC to it. Following that is the trading business name. This is the name you use for transactions. This box is optional, so you can choose to fill it in or leave it blank. However, you should fill it in. Next is the 9-digit number, the I number or taxpayer identification number. This is the 9-digit corporate tax ID in the US. The IN is issued by the IRS US Tax Authority and is used to file taxes for the company, open a business bank account, and register payment gateways like Stripe, Payoneer, or Shopify Payments. If you do not have an IN yet, you can apply for it for free on the official IRS website, or if you prefer not to do it yourself or don't know how, you can contact me. After filling in the information from the certificate and the tax ID that was issued to you, click the Next button. Next will be the address input section. Everyone, in this address section, please fill in the exact address listed on the document that was issued to you. This means the US address, everyone. So here I will fill in the address, city, state, and the zip code. For the zip code, you can either search online for the zip code of your state, or it may already be provided on the document 147. You just need to simply type it in. After that, please help me click Save and Continue. Next, there is the Business Sector section, which means the type of business you are operating. Here, we will click on this and everyone will see the Retail section. Since we are doing e-commerce and operating on Shopify, we are engaged in retail, so I will select this option. There are many other categories such as consulting, design, travel, entertainment, and retailer e-commerce. Okay, click on it. Next is the industry. Here, we will try to choose the category, the profession, everyone, the profession you are pursuing, whether it's selling adult clothing, selling toys, or selling accessories. You just need to select the option that is closest to the niche you are currently working in. Then, the number of people in your business. Here, we will choose 2 to 10, always choose the middle range, and never set it to a one-person business, everyone. Then, click Save and Continue. Next is the Explain section, which is where you describe your business. You can go to your website, find the About Us section, copy that text, and then paste it here. You can either use your existing website content, or you can write your own description. Typically, I use ChatGPT to write it for me. Just ask it to write about us and add the name of your industry. That's all you need. I just do a simple copy. After it's written, you simply copy and paste it here, and that's fine. Then we click Save and Continue. This field is not very critical, but it is mandatory information. Here, we will enter your website. If you already have a website, fill it in. If not, you can skip it. However, we usually need to fill it in to verify the information. Finally, click Continue. Now, here we will check the information one more time. If it is correct, we select Confirm and Continue. If it is incorrect, we will go back. After we click Confirm and Continue, we will see a form titled Tell Us About Yourself. Here, we will fill in our complete personal information. Remember, your personal information. So, we will fill it in here. For example, if your name is Nguyen Van A, you will enter Nguyen Van in the first name and middle name field, and A in the field below last name. Then enter your date of birth. For the country of residence section, please change it to Vietnam. Next, select Save and Continue. Here, everyone, please enter your address. Enter your address here. You should choose manual to be sure, because Vietnamese addresses usually do not appear here. So you just need to manually type in your address, city, and postcode. After filling that in, everyone, please click here and select Confirm and Continue. Here, you will receive 2 offers. One is the extra features, which we don't need to worry about. We must choose to pay $31 for the setup fee. This is because if you use the free version, you won't be able to register for services like Stripe or Payoneer. It will be restricted. So we will select it here. Next, we will choose the currencies we commonly use. Here, there is the US dollar, the euro, etc. You can choose the currencies you use most often. We will just select those. Then, we will simply click Continue. Here, they ask for the purpose of our use. We will choose the final option, which is both receiving money and sending money. Then we click Continue. Next, everyone, upload the file of the free basic operating agreement LLC here. After that, click Submit. Following this, they will ask who manages the company and who the director of this company is. We just need to simply fill in our information. For the state section here, if you are not a US person, you just need to enter N, A not applicable. If you are a US person, for example, if you are in New York City, you would write NY, but if you are not a US person, we just need to enter NA. So here, I will enter NA. For the postcode, you can fill it in according to the information you have, then check the box here and select Continue. Here, they ask us to input some information that might relate to external businesses. You can choose to fill this in or not. If you don't know English, you can click here and click Translate. It's best to use Google for convenience. We don't need to fill this in. We will select the option at the bottom. My business is not owned by other business. This means my business is not owned by any other business. So here, we will fill in our relevant information. I will type in my name. This is my title, position. We can enter president or CEO. Generally, it's not too critical, but we should fill in president, then enter the Gmail, and remember to click the part about controlling 25% or more, meaning controlling more than 25%. I will re-enter my email here, as I shouldn't use that email anymore. Then we click submit. Next, we need to enter the SSN or ITIN. This number is also issued for a fee. If you want to obtain it externally, there are agents who can help with the SSN. However, since we don't have it, we will click I am not a US citizen and I do not have an SSN here. We will click on this and select Continue. Next, it will send you a QR code or an email. Here, we can verify our identity. I will scan my face. You can choose one of two methods, scanning the QR code or sending an email. Here, I will choose Send Email. Then we will use our phone for verification. Next, we will provide them with the IN number. This code is provided when you use the service. To obtain this code, this is the tax code, everyone. You just simply need to submit this document. This code will be found in Form 147. Here, they ask us to provide information about the amount of money you typically transact in 1 month. You can select an average or medium range amount. You don't need to choose an amount that is too high. It's not very critical. The final step is how would you like to pay? This means how we will pay the $31. Credit card, CC card, or debit card, DC card, or any other payment method you can use. You simply select one, enter the card details, and pay the $31. Now, we just click pay, and that's it. The process is complete. However, sometimes after we apply and pay, Wise may request further necessary information. I will also address some common issues you might encounter when using Wise, particularly regarding identity verification. Because Vietnamese characters and names, for example, if my name is Lavena contain diacritics tone marks, the personal identity verification process can take a very long time. The system finds it very different from standard Latin characters. Therefore, if you want your information verified, you must contact Wise's support team directly and ask them to manually verify it. Otherwise, they might leave your application pending for a very long time, perhaps even a month. I've experienced this myself, so I know. And that's everything you need to do to successfully create a foreign bank account Wise account that allows you to send money, receive money, and make international payments. And of course, if you found my video helpful, don't forget to leave me a like and a subscribe. And now, I'll see you in the next video.